Paul, have you found the name being called Paul? Has that been a problem?
It's been a total burden.
Yeah.
What have you changed it from?
Randy Starf.
Who's his great
this
hero?
is terribly interesting.
Any idea?
Who's Cantona's hero?
Rambo.
Yes.
Oh.
The poet Rambo.
Oh, the poet. What chance has a poet got in the jungle?
What would happen if we decided to shut down all the UK's power stations tomorrow?
It'd go dark at night.
More sinister even than that.
It'd go dark at night.
Mr. Zarkov.
No, Mr. Big.
Mr.
Big.
Beeg.
Big.
Is he the one behind all those crimes we keep reading about? Leaks are looking for Mr. Beeg.
So, who are the two main leaders of the fuel lobby, as they call themselves?
There's an odd alliance, isn't it, between the farmers and the truckers, and quite easy to feel sympathy with farmers, less easy with truckers, really.
Unless you can combine the two factions, the farmers and truckers, and come up with a new name.
Well, no, apparently we're regarded as the most antisocial country with the nastiest yobs.
Well, it's nice to be top at something.
I think the World Cup will change that image.
And what have the 7 members of the syndicates been dubbed since their magnificent win?
The Lucky 7, the Wonderful 7, Magical 7, the Lottery 7. No, I have no idea. Is it the good, the bad and the ugly?
No.
This is what his lot may have got up.
Long, isn't it?
This is what. Look at that.
I love you. Let's get rid of the other 3 that hold us back.
Now very few hedgehogs are now being edged towards endangered species.
Do badgers eat hedgehogs?
Very carefully.
Do they? Mind you, they come with their own toothpicks, so it's not all bad, is it? That's quite a good joke. Is this on?
I was astonished to hear that you said you'd fallen in love with Anne on that programme.
Did I?
You did. You said you loved her. I mean, I just was hoping you might say something like that to me.
Well, if I said it to Anne Widdecombe, the chances are I'll say it to you as well. There's no worries about that.
So he took out an injunction, so no one could say anything. It's almost the last of the big super injunctions that no one was allowed to talk about and no one was allowed to report.
But was it generally known?
Yeah.
Did you know it?
Yeah.
Did you know it?
Yeah.
Did you know it?
Yeah, Ian told me.
Did you know it?
So what did people do before this stuff was invented? They used to slide down the banisters.
If I had been sliding down the banisters, what would they use as banisters? I mean, you know, you wouldn't want to use it as a banister and, you know...
Well, you would have 2 banisters, you see. That's your shit banister, that's your hand banister. That's why you've got 2 banisters.
No, that's why these days there's often only 1 banister, because one of them has become superfluous.
Yeah. And the banisters during the Second World War were melted down to be turned into Spitfires.
And they were never rebuilt again.
That's right.
But by that
You've been
stage,
listening to Talking Bollocks.
With your host.
Yes. Before being dropped into boiling water, if you want your lobster to suffer less, you can stun it with 110 volts, immerse it in fresh water for 2 hours, or order the chicken. And why is it so much? Because 110 volts is quite a lot. They're very bad conductors, apparently.
Really?
Well, I didn't want to do the joke.
Chief Longwolf, Tammy Wynette, Tsar Nicholas II, and yourself.
Which tribe was Lone Wolf?
It wasn't a try, it was just him on his own.
Was he? Do you want a clue?
Yeah, go on then.
It all revolves around Sister Virtus.
Is she the centre of the solar system? Is she about to nick Stella Rimington's medal? Is she one of the pickpocket nuns that's ruining the West End for our tourists? She's a criminal. She pretends to be a nun. Her real name is Mr. Beeg.
George Foreman demonstrates how to use the George Foreman lean, mean, fat reducing grilling machine on TV. I interviewed him recently. He brought me one.
Did he?
Yeah.
Does it work?
I've never used it.
Oh. You can work that up into an anecdote one day.
I will.
Is the referee saying to Elliot Cantona, look, that's how I shave under my armpits, like that? No, I don't know why I bothered saying that. Swampy's got a tree growing out of his head. I don't know why I bothered saying that. Should I go for 3 in a row?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that's not funny. Over to you, Angus.
Just one per team this week, Paul and Charles. 4 faces to throw you. Ian Hislop, Jermaine Greer, Charles Kennedy and Paul Merton.
Is it about homosexual relationships at university? I didn't go to university.
Before we go, there's just time for the caption competition.
Snowman melts and reveals hidden identity.
Next.
What the fuck's this?
Not remotely witty at all. I'm awfully sorry, I do apologise.
On which note we say thank you to our panellists. Yes, it is.
After 25 years on this show, you are a man who is full of surprises.
Yeah. A lot of people have said that, but they haven't used the word surprises.